Okay guys, today I'm going to show you a quick and easy and very effective way of going through your photos, narrowing down the ones that you want to use to, whether it be to edit them or send them out or whatever you want to do, print them. I'll show you a quick way. It's using Adobe Bridge, which for you guys who haven't used it before, Adobe Bridge manages pretty much everything. And it manages it in a way where you still navigate to where you've imported the photos, videos, etc. You don't have to reorganize an entire another program to do this. You do it right from your Explorer. You can actually see the Explorer breakdown of how it works, and you navigate through using the left-hand side. Very similar to Windows 7 for you guys that are running it, but the pictures, documents, it's very similar, but it's just generally an Explorer. And you can drag your favorites if you got a particular one. You can drag it there and it'll default out. It's really simple. If you want to look at it the other way, like an actual Explorer, you can use the drop down right here using the folders tab. I use the favorites because it's really easy to navigate through. But so you went out, you shot, say, 101 photos like I did. This is 101 photos. You can see some of them are the same. They're very close. And I'm going to edit them in Photoshop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up, open up Adobe Bridge, go up to View, and then go to Review Mode. You're going to see this big circle of pictures, and it starts off with the very first picture. Now what you're going to do is you're going to navigate using the right and left arrow keys, and it brings you through, and some of them you're going to have multiples of. And say you pick the ones you want to keep by leaving them alone. To get rid of ones out of the selection, you hit the down arrow on your keyboard, or the down over here, or left and right will navigate, but down will drop them. Then go ahead and navigate through, delete the ones you don't, and you're not actually deleting them, you're just dropping them out of your current selection. But drop the ones that you don't want to use, and when you find ones that you do, just leave them alone. And you can bring one photo back, and what I mean is if you hit down twice and you want both of those pictures back, there's no way to get that last one back without restarting the selection. So basically, be really cautious of which ones you want to get rid of, or you're going to have to pretty much start the whole process over if you want to get one back. So when in doubt, keep it. I'm going to show you another way to narrow them down after we finish this. So I'm going to get rid of all these and these and these, and we have those, and so on and so forth. And then there's going to be a few that you like. Keep those. And once you've established which ones you want to keep, you hit the escape button. Now you can do a couple things here. You can hit the escape, or you can import them into a collection. But we're going to do that after, so we're not going to use this. So go ahead and hit escape. It's going to bring you back to that same look that you were just looking at. And you're going to see that there's some that are highlighted and others that aren't. The ones that are highlighted are the ones that you just skipped past when you were working in review mode. The other ones are the ones that you dropped. So now, right-click on any one of the highlighted ones, because they're all together, and add the label approved. You can add any one of these labels to what you want. I use the approved. So these are ones that I have approved, and you can see now the approved ones, they have a green circle around them. So now we want to review these a little further. We're not sure which ones we're going to use. You still have some doubles that you like. They may be the same, they may be slightly different. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the labels section here, and we're going to click on the approved tab. And you're going to see that all the ones that you didn't like before are now gone. They're filtered, so you can get them back just by unclicking or clicking the no label. But there's the ones you just approved. And now what I do is I go back into review mode and I look at them a little closer than I did last time. And by using the number keys 1 through 5 on my keyboard, I can rate them up to 5. So you give it a rating, and I like to go through and give each one what I think I'm going to use. So I know I'm not going to probably use that one. I should have got rid of it, but I'm going to give it a 1. I'm definitely going to use this one. Is there any difference between those two? No. So I'm going to use that one. I'm going to give that a 1. Use that one. See, what I do, this is how I narrow them down a little bit further. And so definitely not going to use that one. Not use that one. See, you go through, and you do the same thing through all the pictures. And there'll be quite a few to do, but this is a quick and simple way to go through them. And 1. And okay, I like this one. Alright, so then when you're done, you hit escape again, and you're going to see that the ones that you gave a star rating are going to have a number and a star next to it. That's the rating you gave it. So then, we want to filter it down even more. We go over to the left, and then say I only want to use 4 or 5 star photos. So I filter them out by clicking on 4 and 5. Now as you can see, I've got 7 photos that I'm going to use in my final edit. The ones that I want to finish or edit or print, these are the final ones. Then what you can do is you can select them, go over to collections here, hit add, include selected files in new collection, yes. And now I have a folder, a collection, it's a virtual collection that has 7 files in it. So no matter where I go, here, and I'm going through, if I want to get those 7 photos immediately back, I can go right there. And then this is the neat part. Since it works in conjunction with Photoshop and Illustrator, you can actually just double click it. It'll pull up Photoshop or whatever your default program is. Most of the time it's Photoshop, but you can default it to Illustrator or any other one if you want. And there you go.